All right. Hey, look, I'm back again. It says I'm broadcasting. Amazing. Amazing. Wait a second. Stream finished. Manage. Oh, I'm live again. Okay. Excellent connection, it says. Woo! Excellent connection. Look at that. Look at those beautiful words right there. Excellent. Stream is healthy. Stream is healthy, it says. Wow. Okay, and it says I'm live. Am I really live again? Am I still? No, I'm not alive. I'm not live again. Am I? Am I? Am I? Could it possibly be working? Is it possible that this is working? All right. Okay. Let's hear that. Anything? Could it possibly be? Wow. Okay. 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 This is huge, everybody. Huge, I tell you. It says I'm broadcasting. Now wait, Stream Manager. Let's go here. Let's see this. This is, hang in there. We're loading your activity. Look at there. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's hear that. Wow. Wow. Look at that, everybody. Okay. Now, there it is on. Hi, Aaron. Yay. Yay. You are so sweet and fun for playing along with me. Now, okay. Here I am over on YouTube. Okay. One current viewer. My stream settings are this. Blah, blah, blah. My stream health is excellent. That's all I want to know. Then my bit rate, edit stream info, clip that, RAID channel, Streamlabs, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. It says it's excellent. No recommended changes. Can you believe that? No recommended. Log into Twitch. I can do it. I can do an inspector. Look at that. Look at my woo. My stream is so streamy. It's amazing. Okay. Now, let's go over to Twitter. See if that that link worked. Let's go to Twitter. Let's see. Home. There's, oh, that's good. Disabled homeless man in Venice Beach has the best 3 wishes. We should look at those eventually. Absolutely, we should. Okay, 3 minutes ago. Okay, good. I'm swearing. That's good. That's me swearing. And then it's on Twitch. There we go. Look at that. Swearing. Look at that. Look at that. This is a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Okay. Now over here, it says that there's a stream chat that I should be able to. Oh my gosh! I can totally see Aaron chatting. I have this stream chat. I see you. But no interaction. Yeah, it's probably because nobody is here, Aaron, because you're the only person kind enough to sit here and listen to my nonsense. Okay, hold on. I want to say hello from Twitch. Let's see. Oh, I see that. And then I can go over here. Okay, this is so amazing. Okay, I just see me. Yeah, I think that's because you're the only person putting up with this nonsense, Aaron. That's because. Hold on. Now, where is my comments? Okay. Hello from YouTube. Okay. Oh my gosh, I see 4 others. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so amazing. Okay, okay, all right. This is so crazy cool. Wait a second. Okay, all right. Now wait till you see this. Wait till you see this, Aaron. This is gonna blow your mind when I do a thing. If I can do a thing. Hold on. Wait a second. I want to, hold on. Display capture, window capture. Wait a second. I want to add a new source. Yes. I want to do Streamlabs multi-stream chat. I can do this, Aaron. You are so kind to me. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. Capture cursor. Okay. That's going to hurt your face for a minute. Okay, just hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Nope. I want to... Wait a second. Maybe I don't want that. Do I want that? See right over here? There's the chat. And then what I'm going to do is, when I figure it out, I'm going to filter it. I'm going to add a filter. I'm going to crop it. And then I'm going to left. What did I just do? Left. 500. 5,000. 1,000. Okay, good. 1,000. It would be nice if I could just drag some things. I would like to drag 1,500. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Ah! Look at there. Look. Now, it's not very pretty. Didn't do it very pretty. Have faith. Learn the lesson. Yes, I'm trying. See? Now check it out. Can you see? Click to expand. So have faith. Learn the lesson. Yes, I'm trying. Okay, wait. So do you see that? That's the chat from all the streams. Hi, Aaron. This is Sage from YouTube. Okay, watch this. Look at there. I went over to YouTube and I said hello to you on YouTube. See? And look, I can do it this way too. I can go and say, hi, Aaron. This is Sage from Twitch. Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I'm like, you're everywhere. It's amazing. Let me see what that looks like. It looks okay. It looks all right. It looks like, you know, a garbage thing that, you know, a junky thing that Sage would make. Like, so, hold on. It would be nice if I could make it prettier. No. It's all right. It's not that, you know, it's okay. Why is Stream Boss not on? Why is it not on? All right. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, there you go. So, was anyone else in the chat besides myself and Jerry from before? I cannot see any other chats that were posted from before, though. Just this one. Yeah. Um, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. I don't. I wonder if you'll be able to see the chat from before when I show you the multi-stream chat. But yeah, so you're right. Like, you you cannot see what we talked about before. That's right. That's right. So, but let's see here. Now, um, oh, and this is cool. So now this works. So if I go, but what I do want, see, I can go here. So this, so I have this new page, sagelewis.live, and that enables, like, it's the same thing. No pain today, thankfully. Hoping someone pops in here to see if I can interact with them or not. Yeah. It says there's a few viewers, but that really honestly might just be me. It's. Do you suffer from pain, Aaron? Okay. What kind of pain do you deal with? All right. So let's see here. Okay. Channel. Really? What do you what kind of pain do you have? Rocky, quite a few years ago now, she dealt with fibromyalgia. Now she has lupus. And what's ironic is she was like, "Oh, thank God I have lupus." I remember her saying that. Everybody was like, "What are you talking about?" And she was just like, "Well, fibromyalgia is just this thing, this nebulous thing that is like almost like in your mind, and it doesn't feel like you have anything real." I have a weird disease called RSD CRPS, reflex sympathetic. Oh, wow. Well, let's read about that. Let's read about that. Complex regional pain syndrome, also called reflex sympathetic dystrophy syndrome, is a chronic pain condition in which high levels of nerve impulses are sent to an affected site. Ugh. Experts believe that CRPS occurs as a result of dysfunction in the central or peripheral nervous system. Oh, let's check out that website. All right, let's go see that. 404 not found. I bet I didn't do it right. RSDC hope, I bet. RSDC hope. Okay. RSDC hope. I'll Google it. RS. I can't get there. RSD hope. Let me try that. RSD hope. Ah, yeah. Wonder why it didn't work. There we go. American RSD Hope. The CRPS, Complex Regional Pain Syndrome, formerly known as RSD, reflex sympathetic dystrophy, is ranked as the most painful form of chronic pain. Oh my gosh. The most painful? That's terrible. CRPS pain is characterized as constant, extremely intense, and out of proportion to the original injury. Holy cow! CRPS pain is typically accompanied by swelling, skin changes, spasms, extreme sensitivity, and can often be debilitating. It usually affects one or more of the four limbs, but can occur in any part of the body, and CRPS spreads in over 70% of its victims to additional areas. Oh, oh, this is terrible. Oh my God. You know, what's crazy is it's a 45 on the Magill Pain Scale Index. What is that? That sounds terrible. 45 Magill Pain Index. Okay. Oh, wait. Here it is. It comes back to the RSD. So many of us have a picture for the Magill Pain Index. There are many versions out there. We have two of them below. Causalgia is Latin for burning pain. It was the first name coined for CRPS. Oh my gosh. As you can see, causalgia is far and away the most painful form of chronic pain that exists. Oh my gosh. This is a good tool to use with your loved ones and help them compare our pain with other diseases and problems they can relate to. It also helps you to see that you are not exaggerating your pain one little bit. It's also a good graphic to use when fighting for Social Security disability. Yeah, isn't that crazy how hard you have to fight in America for everything? The Magill Pain Index was first developed in 1971 as a way for gauging the quality of pain. The quality of pain! And was developed at McGill University by Melzack and Torgerson. When creating this index, they included such things as sensory qualities like skin color, temperature changes, pressure, and sensitivity. Affective qualities, tension, fear, and autonomic properties, and evaluative issues that are helping pinpoint the intensity of the pain. This index is used by doctors and hospitals around the world and is considered a very valuable tool when looking at chronic pain. It is considered to be a valid, reliable, consistent, above all, useful instrument. Because pain is a private, personal experience, it is impossible for us to know precisely what someone else pain feels like. No man can possibly know what it's like to have menstrual cramps or labor pain, nor can a psychologically healthy person know what a psychotic patient is feeling when he or she is excruciating pain. There's a remarkable consistency in the choice of words by patients suffering with same or similar pain syndromes. Okay, here we go. Version of the Magill Pain Index. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is the Magill Pain Index chart. It's what doctors use to measure. Okay, let's just start. Okay, so between 10 and 20 is fracture. I'm an odd person as I've remained in the workforce, even having come out of remission last year. It's also known as suicide disease. Really? Wow. I don't know how I can imagine any pain that has I just don't know how people deal with pain like this. So, okay, phantom limb pain is between a 20 and a 30. Cancer non-terminal pain, 20 and 30. Chronic back pain is a 30. Prepared childbirth is above a 30. Unprepared childbirth coming up to 40. Amputation of a digit, 40. CRPS almost 50. 45, you said. Holy cow. Holy cow. Let's look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here you go. Toothache arthritis down here. Laceration or a sprain right there in between 10 and 20. A bruise, 20. Chronic back pain or cancer pain between 20, that's probably about a 25. I don't know what prima pere is. Causalgia right there. Amputation of a digit. It's worse than cutting off your finger. Holy cow. Holy cow. Treatments. Options include everything from nerve blocks, medications, and physical therapy to nerve blocks, ketamine infusions, and hyperbaric oxygen therapy, as well as other options. American RSD Hope explains some of them in the section of our website. Please select a topic from treatments drop-down menu. Let's do drug therapies. Wow, this site is good. Medication types to use treat CRPS. Fentanyl patch. Here, Medica. Okay. Drug therapies are not a cure, but they can optimize pain control and provide the relief necessary to regain function. Allow the patient to participate in physical therapy and help them regain some semblance of a normal life. Pronounced causalgia. Thank you. Causalgia. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. For chronic pain patients, drug therapies allow them to regain a balance in their lives and resume many activities they had previously stopped. Here we will try to give some of the basic medication types, an example and what they are typically used for. Addiction and chronic pain, question mark. Addiction and opioids tend to be in the news a lot lately. And before we share information on the types of medication best used to treat CRPS, we felt the need to address the situation that's going on across the country. I just watched a series on the drug business on Netflix. And opioids. No two people are the same for diagnosis or treatment. What works for one does not work for others. Have you found things that work particularly well for you? Are there, like, do drugs work for you? Symptoms can literally change in minutes. Oh, jeez, Pete. Due to the action of a small group of individuals choose to abuse the system and break the laws regarding the proper use of opioids and other prescriptions, a small group of physicians and individuals are trying to push the FDA and Congress into acting legislation to protect all users of medication and their physicians from what they see. See, here we go. You've never found anything. Oh. See, this is the crazy thing. Okay, I am I'm a liberal. And but then the government comes in and they're going to just turn off all opioids, right? I mean, you're just never going to you're never going to be able to get a fentanyl patch. Was on several meds for years, weaned myself for 3 years ago. Wow. So you just do it, like, is diet a thing? My wife hates it when people are like, yeah, it's your diet. You could cure lupus with a diet. Thanks, people. You non-lupus people telling me to eat better. Appreciate it. Without the opioids, most of us will die. Wow. There you go. So, I would love your take, Aaron. I just grin and bear it. Wow. I would love to know what you feel about legalizing drugs. So, like, for me right now, I think where I am is decriminalizing drugs, all drugs. There's a guy, I shared this.
Um, I, I watch these people flying around in these, they call them squirrel suits. You seen them? They get in these suits and they coast around, you know. Here, let me see if I can show you. Decriminalize. Okay, good. Yeah. Do you prefer decriminalize over legalize? Like, I think I'm into decriminalizing sex workers. Decriminalizing pain management is a joke. Ooh, I need to know more. I need to know more. Okay, squirrel suit flying. Okay, so I mean, watch this. Watch this. Hold on, I have to turn off the sound so I don't get binged. I think I can show this. So, okay, so here's a guy in a wingsuit, okay? Here's a guy in a wingsuit, the Apache wingsuit. That's what he chose to die in, the Apache wingsuit. That guy right there fly. Now watch this. They don't just fly. They get as close to the wall as they possibly can. They're not just trying to glide around. They are trying to as closely die as they possibly can right here. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. Look at him. He's not just coasting in the air. He's trying to get to that wall. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him against that wall. Look at how close he gets to that wall. People die doing this like at such a high rate because it's not just coasting in midair. It's like, how close to death can I get? Okay. All right. And then there's this guy. Look, there's a guy just base jumping, not even worrying about his suit. I mean, like he has to do 3 flips before he, like these aren't just guys that are jumping and like there's one guy with a sense. He's like, I'm putting up my suit right away or my chute right away. Look how close they get to the wall. Look how close they get. Okay? And when you die like this, I'm sure all kinds of services, most insurance don't cover your needs. I believe it. And so you got to go to the street, right? I mean, there it is. Like, so I heard that an OxyContin pill. I don't know how old this video was that I watched, but like, I'm just telling you, these people are trying to kill. They're trying to get as close to death as they possibly can, and when they die, which they die all the time, then all these service providers got to come in. I'm sure there's helicopters because they don't just kill themselves like in a convenient spot. They're like out in the wilderness. So you have all these service providers coming in, spending thousands and thousands of dollars to scrape these guys off of the cliff that they just jumped off of. And they should be allowed to do it. That is their right to get in one of those suits, a wingsuit, and fly around and do whatever they want. That should be their right. Some do turn to the streets, but not most. Most pray for death. Wow. Most pray for death. I don't know how well I would do with pain. I don't know. I guess maybe you'd rise to the occasion. But I am pretty sure I would. I'm not averse. So I'm not averse to street drugs. I mean, I wish they were cleaner. I think I would turn to them. I think if I don't know what I would do, you know. But then like but oh my gosh. I just, there's people in jail for life right now on the 3 strikes you're out thing that their last strike was like having possession of marijuana. Okay? People in jail for life with marijuana, right? Hold on. Let me turn this off. Turn that off. Stop. Hold on. People serving life in prison for marijuana. Okay, I'm just going to... Okay, top 10 nonviolent marijuana life sentence cases. Here's the top 10. Here's the top 10. Today, there's more than 20 states have legalized marijuana. Very few doctors acknowledge this disease, and it's been around since the Civil War. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. More than 20 states have legalized marijuana in some form or another, with marijuana, and this is 2018, with marijuana becoming a consumer product in some states with billions in sales. However, with some research, you can find that some people continue to serve life sentences across the country for marijuana charges. Many of these people landed their sentence before marijuana became legal and state laws were eventually loosened. People charged federally can still receive sentences of life without parole. Virtually all individuals serving life sentences for marijuana were charged with conspiracy and elected to exercise their Sixth Amendment right to a trial. These nonviolent offenders have been removed from society and been sentenced to life without parole due to the laws under the federal system. Today we want to focus on their stories. John Knock found out his life would be forever changed when he received life for a nonviolent cannabis conspiracy. In fact, the charges were so severe they received 2 life sentences plus 20 years for a first-time offender, with his family found to be outrageous. Because of the absurdity of the situation, his sister Beth Curtis started the website Life for Pot, profiling inmates who have been placed in life prison. So here, let's go see Life for Pot. These nonviolent pot offenders were sentenced to life without parole in federal prison. Life without parole in federal prison. Can you believe this? These lives have been stolen because we have some sort of judgment about people doing drugs. And out of sight, out of mind, right? I mean, these people do these drugs, they get caught, they go to prison, and then their family is left to pick up the pieces, and they just rot in prison to the tune of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Did you hear about the guy that is spending life in prison for stealing some hedge trimmers? Life in prison. Wait, hold on. Why do I type when I can talk? Life in prison for stealing hedge trimmers. Life in prison for stealing hedge trimmers, I said. Ugh. Life in prison for stealing hedge trimmers. There we go. That was so much easier. Okay, yeah, do you remember, did you see this? This was just in the news. Louisiana court, this was just, when did this come out? Like August 7th, yeah, 2 days ago. Louisiana court upholds black man's life sentence for trying to steal hedge, will continue to serve a life in prison for trying to steal hedge clippers after the state Supreme Court denied a request to review his sentence. And then what's crazy is it comes down here and says the 23 years Bryant has served in prison since 1997 has cost Louisiana taxpayers more than $518,000. And if he lives another 20 years, they'll have paid almost $1 million to punish Mr. Bryant for his failed effort to steal a set of hedge clippers. This is madness. We are so judgy in this country. So, like, couldn't there be something better than this guy, for this guy? Like, okay. I mean, he did have some other, so before Bryant's 97 arrest, he was convicted for attempted armed robbery in 79, his only violent conviction. So in attempted armed robbery, this guy can't do any of these. He's a terrible criminal. Then he was sentenced to 10 years hard labor for that crime. So it wasn't like he got away from it for it. He was sentenced to 10 years hard labor, which is how we now enslave black people. We put them in the we get by the 13th Amendment by putting them in jail, because it's right in the 13th Amendment that you're allowed to enslave people that are prisoners. That's the out of the 13th Amendment. So he did 10 years for that. His other previous charges were possession of stolen things in 1987, attempted check forgery in 1989, and simple burglary in 92. Okay? So this guy, I don't know. Maybe this guy just can't stop stealing. Okay? Maybe he's got like a condition where he can't turn off stealing. He just loves stealing. Is there a place we can put him? Or, I mean, I don't know. But does he have to spend the rest of his life in prison for these things? I mean, is that the answer? It's like the only answer we have in this country. Send him to prison. Send him to prison. Send him to prison. Like, I just think it's a little short-sighted, is all. You know? I just don't understand why this is what we do. I don't know. I honestly want to understand this. I honestly want to understand why this is the only answer that we have. We're spending so much money, and I guess, like, is it the institutions that we end up being beholden to the institutions? You're like, well, we created this amazing prison system. It's like, we have 25% of all prisoners in the world in American prisons, but yet only 4%. Wait. What percentage of America is the global population? 4. Yeah, we have 4% of the total world population, but yet 25% of the total prisoners. Okay. So, I mean, why? Is it just money? Is this what capitalism creates? Because obviously there's a lot of jobs being made. There's a lot of, there's like a lot of workers in the prison system. There's private prison systems. They get, they make a lot of money. So obviously there's lobbyists that want more prisons. Are lobbyists what cause all of our problems? Like these people in Washington that are getting legislation changed because of lobbyists? Is that why? Is that what's going on? I mean, is it a mix, and then is it judgment? Is it like these losers suck? These people are holding us back. And by these people, I mean African Americans. Let's just get real, right? So, and poor people in general, but like white poor people just kind of get ignored. They're not hated. So like, there's so much poverty on the coast, the southern coast of Louisiana in the Gulf there. And it's white people for the most part. I mean, there's definitely, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's like, it's people that fish and work in the oil industry. And they're always getting laid off in the oil industry because if oil doesn't make money, then they don't send them out to the rigs to, work on the oil rigs. So then they get laid off doing that, and then they do fishing, and there's just so much poverty there, and a huge portion of the fish that we get in the United States comes from that area. But we don't hate those people. We don't really judge them. Now we'll judge them if they like Donald Trump. We'll be like, oh, you people like Donald Trump. But who wouldn't like Donald Trump? Because it's like the liberals are supposed to be the ones that care for people, but then they're anti-Christian, and they're anti-coal, and they're anti-oil, and they're anti-everything that makes these white people money. Industrial farming, GMO crops. They're against everything that poor white people do. And then they're, did I say Christianity? And then of course Trump. So that's me, white poor trailer park woman with a walker. So, and how do you feel, Aaron? Do you feel hated? Do you feel ignored? How do you feel about the liberals? Like white liberals like me? Or Trump? I have so many questions. I want to know. Do you feel like the liberals have abandoned you? That they even judge you? See, these are the things I think I can get it. Why would poor white people hang out, find allegiance with liberals that just bash everything they're for? Guns, Christianity, oil, coal, just country music. Is there anything that a liberal has in common or doesn't condemn of a poor white person? Anything? They took away their Confederate flags, They're tearing down their statues because they feel like the Confederacy probably cared about them more than modern day America. But what I think is that they don't understand is that modern day America doesn't really care about anybody. They don't care if you live or die. I don't base my thoughts on people based on their political stance. I don't base my thoughts of people based on their political stance. Yeah. So you're actually probably more enlightened because of the position that you're in. I would imagine. People, middle class liberals, don't talk to people that live in trailers. They don't have any friends that live in trailers, or God forbid, tents, or their cars, or abandoned houses. They just look at them with disgust and contempt, or pity. If they don't look at them with disgust and contempt, they look at them with pity, which is probably the worst of all judgments. Of course, poor white people hate the liberals because liberals hate them. It's easy. It's easy. And liberals have the gall to be like, they vote against their own interests when they vote for Republicans. Oh, yeah? You think they should vote for you? You that hate every single thing about them? Pity is what I see even from family. Yeah. How does it make you feel? Do you feel like a broken toy or something? Like, oh, poor Aaron. Poor Aaron. Like, does it feel like that? Like you're like, could you just treat me like a human being? Could you understand me instead of just patting me on the head and saying poor you all the time? Is that what it feels like? Um I was over, like, I got to spend a lot of time with some of my houseless friends on um what was it, Thursday. And I just got to see a lot of people. And I quit. I ignore them and walk away. Yeah, yeah. Um, Aaron, for what it's worth, I have this image. I mean, now I'm learning more about you, and what you've told me doesn't make me feel any less. I love knowing about you, but I just always looked at you as like a middle class, intellectual living somewhere in like West Akron or something. Like literally, that was who and I mean, that's kind of one of the nice things about like social media is like, I'm allowed. I don't have these preconceived notions of you. Like you're just Aaron, who is very thoughtful and nice and kind. And it's wonderful. Like that's one of the nice things about social media, you know. But so, I don't know what I am. I mean, I don't know. Like I like what you said. I base my thoughts on people based on. No, I don't base my thoughts of people based on their political stance or religion. Well, and that's how we have to do it. Like, are liberals saying that and it's the lower class people that give the most? That's right. Like, let me see if I can get that stat. What class of Americans give the most? Okay. Who gives the most to charity? Let's look at this. Okay. So it says, it's easy to think of philanthropy as something done by the very wealthy or big foundations or prosperous companies. Actually, the $358 billion that Americans give to charity in 2014, only 14%. Why stereotype yourself as a liberal or anything else? Yeah, I think you're right, Aaron. I don't know why would I do that? I think I do that because I want to be part of something, right? Like I want to be a part of a group. But I don't want to be. But okay, so check it out. 14% came from foundations and just 5% for corporations. The rest, 81% came from individuals. And among individual givers in the U.S., while the wealthy do their part, the vast predominance of offerings came from average citizens of moderate income. 6 out of 10 U.S. households donate charity in a given year, and the typical household's annual gift add up between $2,000 and $3,000. This is different from patterns in any other country. Per capita, Americans voluntarily donate about 7 times as much as continental Europeans. Yeah, the stats won't tell you who pitches in with their love and labor. I know. Okay, look at there. Top 10 states, fraction of their income that residents give to charity. Utah, then Wyoming, Georgia, Alabama. Look at that. New York is number 10. The bottom 10 fractions of their incomes give Louisiana, New Mexico, Alaska, Rhode Island, Hawaii. Given by region. The mountains. The mountain people give the most. What else can we know? The percentage of the adjusted income donated to charity. Yeah. 10 states. Percentage of gross. Utah, given the most. Mississippi, Alabama. Bottom 10. Hawaii, Wisconsin, North Dakota. Why is national rank after income is adjusted and giving is extrapolated for non-itemizers? So then it's New York and then still Utah. Ohio is 41. Wisconsin, 42. Blue state versus red state. Percent on the left is percentage of income donated to charity. All right, boring. You're right. This isn't awesome. I know for a fact. There's no question asked. If a homeless person has something to give, they'll give it. If it was asked of them, they will give it. 100% they will. It's crazy what I see as far as giving is concerned. But yeah, like, I guess maybe I'm just going to go independent, Aaron. But I do like to vote in primaries. I wonder if I could be independent and vote in primaries. I might just skip that. I might just become independent because I have so much trouble with liberals and conservatives. Like, they both really bother me. I don't want to be a part of any of them. So there you go. I think that's the moral of the story. Is maybe I'm just going to declare myself an independent and no longer consider myself a liberal. I like liberal things, though. I think, like, I'm very interested in. But then I like decriminalizing drug use. Is that a liberal idea? I don't think so. I mean, not even Bernie Sanders. He wanted to decriminalize pot, but he wouldn't consider decriminalizing opiates. I think everybody should be able to grow whatever the hell they want. Like, if you can grow marijuana, you should be able to grow marijuana. I mean, so we have a meth problem in East Akron because poor people can't afford marijuana. And so which would you prefer? Would you rather them do meth? Or would you rather them do marijuana? Or would you rather them drink? Pick one, because they're going to do one. Okay? A beer is $1, okay? $1.06 to be exact. But let's just let's do it. So a beer is $1. So, I mean, how many beers do you need in a day? 10, 12? So that's $12. Okay, that's pretty good. 12? I mean, I would need more than that. I would need making drugs legal would cut our crime rate to next to zero. I refuse to affiliate with any political party. I vote with my heart. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do, Aaron. I think that you're right. But, like, meth for about a day is about $20. I think it's all about $20, except marijuana is way more. I just feel like everybody should be able to grow marijuana. Just grow it and sell it. Who cares? Grow and sell marijuana. I can grow and sell a tomato. I can grow and sell an onion, a cucumber, a pickle. Can't grow a pickle. Or, if you want, regulate it. Being like, well, yeah, you can grow marijuana in your backyard, but yeah, grow away. Yeah. But instead, now, as they legalize marijuana, you'll see that it'll just be taken. And I mean, legalizing marijuana is actually hurting poor people. Because, well, actually, I heard that the most marijuana in the entire world is grown out of California. 20% currently, and marijuana is legal in California. 20% of the marijuana grown in California goes to the legal market. 80% still goes to the black market. So maybe it won't matter. I mean, maybe there'll still be black market marijuana. But, like, the show I was watching about the business of drugs, like, they said basically you need $100,000 just to get in the game, just to get your toe dipped in the game. And they said it's so crazy, so complicated, so convoluted that this one lady said, I've been doing businesses for 25 years, and this is by far the most insane business I've ever run. And so, because they can't put their money in banks, they have to keep it in cash. It's crazy. So, just let people grow marijuana. Could we just do that? Like, can't I, make beer? If they legalize it, but just let people do what they want with it, it would be fine. Yeah. I mean, I can make alcohol in my garage, right? How much alcohol can I make in my garage at home? Let's see. How much beer can I make at home? Most states permitting home brewing of 100 gallons of beer per adult per year, and up to a maximum of 200 gallons per household when there are 2 or more adults. So I can do 200 gallons of beer, okay? I can do 200 gallons of beer. How much is that by the month? 200 divided by 12. That's 16 gallons a month. 16 gallons divided by, say, 30 days. It's a half a gallon of beer I can drink a day. I can drink a half a gallon of beer. That's not really a lot. But you know what I could do? I could go to my friend's house and be like, hey, are you making beer? Like, no. Could I make beer over at your house? Yeah, sure, whatever. I can make 200 gallons. And now I'm at a gallon. If I go to my next door neighbors, too many chefs and not enough Indians in the country. It's a vicious cycle, though. Yeah. So do it like that. Like 4 plants, I think they said. You could have 4 plants. But then every house can have 4 plants. And then I could grow stuff and give it to my friends, right? Because I'm probably not going to do it. Everybody could be growing plants and just sharing. Just sharing plants. Okay. I want to know, can I give my home brewed beer to friends? Can you use... This is in no, to friends. Not to the French. To my friends. Giving friends... Can I mail beer to a friend? Sending beer without a license against shipping company's policy. So you're trading and do it at your own risk. Share but not sell would be great for those in need. Yeah. It says giving friends home brew. Tell them to become a member. I'm sure they'll find, but I don't think it'd be legal issue as long as you don't have 200 pounds of brew on hand. I think you can share. However, why would your friends need to know what ingredients? This is such a... I just want to know, can I share? Parlez-vous français? No, I wish. Sharing homebrew. That's all I want to know. I found I can improve creating my desire to share it with friends. Some batches... I think you can share it! My question is, how much of your own brew do you share and do you keep for yourself? Yeah, I don't even think it's an issue. Of course you share it. Of course you share your home brew. Duh. Of course you do. So yeah, we need to share. We need to be able to grow 4 plants or whatever number of plants and then share it with our friends. 100% I would share my marijuana with my friends. Anyone can share anything. It's called gifting. Oh, yeah. Good point. Good point. Yeah. As long as it's legal. But I don't think you can share your Oxycontin, right? All right, Aaron. You're a real trooper. Thank you for sharing your story, Aaron. You're really awesome. Back to the barter system. Yeah. I heard, Aaron, that it wasn't barter that was the first thing. Like, I have this, you give me this, I'll give you that. I heard that there's some people that believe it was just a sharing thing. It was a sharing system. Like, hey, I made all these tomatoes. I don't need them all. Here you go. I can't eat them all. You know, and then probably people would understand that you're a good sharer and they would share with you. All right. Very cool. All right. I learned a little bit about my streaming here. I think I finally got it to go to both Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, which is good. And then I think I'll play around. I might come and stream more often. We'll just see. Glad I could be here to help you out. Yeah, you're awesome, Aaron. Thank you. And I'm so glad you're not in pain today. That's such an incredible thing. And it's a beautiful day. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right, everybody, and Aaron.